Good morning, everybody. We are live. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Voice is still a little bit under the weather. Um, just feeling a little bit of a head congestion. But no big deal. Morning chappies, burn it. TZZ Mike, Big Blaze, Clockwatcher, Young Cryptic, Joey, Sal Bane, Crypto Chemist, Bill B, Caesar, burn it. Aaron, Tulio, John, Carl, Ian, Nikki Davidson, LUP, Eric Smith. Good morning, good morning. The intro I made my ringtone. That's dope. Nice. So, you know, starting off the morning right. Shout out to Andy's for nailing this long trade right here. Did it live. Andy Carlson, good morning. He did it live in room in what's the room called? It's called TPO Brainstorm on the Discord. Tommy J, Jens, Josh Brunson. Good morning, good morning. Jens, I'm doing okay. Just still a little bit congested, Progressive Martian, yo. But that's all. No big deal. Not too bad. Catch a bit off them. You guys want to go music today or no music? Otto, back. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, Sandy's. Yeah, we were just saying, good trade. Great call on that. Sure. Awesome. JBJ Cam, good morning. Oof, tough one right there. That one was down today. Morning, morning. Welcome to everybody here for the first time. Yes, definitely. Said no music? Okay, we can go no music today. Hello, Gustavo. Good morning, good morning. Nice little run up. Fly me to the moon. Right? That Frank Sinatra. I went to I was the best man at one of my buddy's weddings, and that's his wife's favorite song. So that was like their I think that was the father daughter dance. They're from New York, so what was the trade this morning? The short you posted last night worked out well. Yeah, so I didn't post a trade this morning. You guys can barely hear me. I'll just turn my mic up. My voice is like a little bit it's a little bit shitty today. Sorry about that. Could you guys hear me okay now? Cool, cool. Um yeah, that's a good song. Yeah, she's from Long Island or Staten Island or one of those New York things. Oh, Bybit has enabled spot trading without maker fees. So that's good news. That's good news for everybody. Oh, Andy's trade. So Andy's trade was like a live trade inside of the Discord, inside that TPO brainstorm chat room. We were all in there and just he was talking about it. We had this little dip down right here, and he had a limit at 31.5. It came down, snagged his limit, and then immediately shot up. And I think he took profit right around that 31.8. So he snagged a quick buck, um, uh, pretty quick. 1750 off the ES. Nice. Did you go short off that open? Nice, nice. Now let's see. Now that they ran some stops to the downside, see what they try to do. That's a morning. So the with the no maker fees, Matt Flint. Good morning. The no maker fees means I'm pretty sure it's the entry fee. So spot trades don't normally have maker fees, do they? When I yeah when I've done spot trading, I normally don't fees, but that was through when I used to do spot trading through Coinbase back in the yeah no leverage yeah. If it goes up $1, you make Louise Farmer. What's up? Oil to oh, there's a new trade page. That could just be something to look into, right? If you're just trying to make that 1% a day, and your spot trading might be a little bit easier if you're not having to worry about those fees. Possible 215. Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent spot right there. Um, Targeting that top. Yeah, sell into that strength. Good. It's tough for me. I would rather take this long off of that, off of like your take profit on this. Um,
Clank, clickety, clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
um, I would rather take that. Um, Still down. I lost that first trade. Um, I would rather take this long here, try to fill some singles, just because right here it's such a thin spot that it could just pop up here, get rejected, and come back down into structure. That's just me though, personally. Right? The whoa, there's some volatility going on in the ES right now. Holy shit! Oh, you know what? Al's live right now.
And many employers raising wages and offering hiring bonuses, etc. What is causing some members of the FOMC to believe a 3.5%?
If you really
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he says because he said a bunch of dumbass shit yesterday. Yeah, that was I was up like 4.5 points, and then all of a sudden I was up 2.5 points, and I just closed it real quick. Down though. Um, but let's go. I got pretty lucky yesterday, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so yesterday I shorted um through the Discord and so yesterday, right? I was waiting for this long trade pretty much all day, right? This trade here, and so I I posted in the Discord. All right, I want to get long, but if it doesn't go, and my take profit was 270. Um, if it doesn't go, reason I was saying if it doesn't go because of this previous structure back here. So if it doesn't go, is this structure over here, this structure high, then because if we were to blast up above this, we could really get moved. But if it doesn't go, I was just gonna short. So I shorted at 32,850. Um, and then I took some profit here around like 32.5. That was where my first take profit was. But I fell asleep. Andy's, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Give Andy's the horn. Thank you, Andy's. Thank you so much. Um, so I took some profit here, but then I fell asleep. And I didn't set. I had my stop loss set to break even after I took the first profit, but I fell asleep. And just luckily for me that I woke up and price was down here. So woke up. I was actually chatting with the crypto chemist this morning a little bit, and then just closed my trade right around this 850 for about 1,000 points for the rest of the trade. But because it was just dumb luck, right? Just I was feeling like shit. My wife wasn't working, or my wife was working, so I took my computer to bed. I ended up passing out. Took a bunch of Nyquil and Tylenol, and passed out. And so today, what I want to do is I want to give away either um, what I want to do is either give away like I want to give away 3 months to the live trade room, one month per person, right? Um, or if you already have the live trade room, you've already paid for the boot camp and the live trade room, then we'll just give you a gift certificate for $100, right? And you can use that towards uh your 10K challenge, right? So a little 10% of your 10K challenge. We'll talk about that 10K challenge for those that missed it yesterday. Um, I'm feeling a little bit better. I woke up and I felt all right. And then, as I started getting going, I started to feel kind of like shit again. So I took some more Dayquil, but I'll be good. Just power through, when I was in the army, like we didn't have like sick days. Um, so if you were sick or you felt like shit, you would go see the PA. And most times, what would happen is the PA would just, give you some medication, and you would just go to work, and you would just feel like shit at work all day. So I'm fairly used to powering through things. So yeah, sick call exactly. And then you just power through it because nobody cares. They're like, oh, you're sick. Oh, you'll be okay. Catherine, good morning. Good morning. Um, yeah, you would that was Andy's trade setup. Definitely get in there with him. Um there is some resistance at that level, and it was kind of just like a blow off. And so he was kind of looking. This is that offsides play that we talk about, right? And that's what he was. That's kind of what he was counting on. Sounds like a good way to spread disease. Yeah, see, the fucking army were so vaccinated with everything that they just don't care, right? You're kind of expendable. Yeah, take two Motrin and go back to your unit. Yeah, like in the army, there's like a saying that's like take a knee, drink some water, face outwards, like and shut up, you know. So, but yeah, so with the giveaway that I want to do is, um, the way to enter is going to be to comment on this video. So just go down below the video and put a comment. I don't care what you type. Type your name, type my name, type your friend's name, type your mom's name, type whatever you want. Just type your name. That way I can uh, get all those names together and then put them on the wheel. And then tomorrow, when we do the stream, we'll do the giveaway tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's what I was saying in Cryptic. Like we just ran those stops to the bottom, kind of failed right at the right, like one tick below the prior day low, and now we're bouncing back up into structure. So rise here. See if it's gonna close to the top though. Where are we writing the names? Write the names. Bearish Bull, what's up? Magic Man, what's up? Right, just comment on the video, and that's how you'll enter the comment on the video, like below the video. You know what I mean? Like an actual comment, not the live chat, but the comment below. Just comment on there. Comment in whatever you want. Um, you know, and we'll put all those names together and then do the giveaway. Crypto Keeper, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I mean, it was honestly just straight pure luck, right? I had taken profit, accidentally fell asleep, woke up, got lucky. So, just want to give it back. Bad Cats, thank you, thank you. I'm feeling a little bit better. I was feeling good when I woke up after I took my cold shower, and then after I sat down at the computer, it was kind of just like started to feel heavy. So I took some more medicine, and I'm just powering through. So no big deal. Dearman, what's up? Can't comment while you're live. It has to be posted. Okay, yeah. So just after the video, I guess I'll just post the video in the Discord then after. Yeah, I'll just post it in the Discord after, and then I'll just put like, hey, comment on this video for your entrance, your chance to enter. If Pal saying it.
These purchases have materially eased financial conditions and are providing substantial support to the economy. At
Pretty
our
sure we
June
can play
meeting,
this on.
the committee discussed the economy's progress toward our goals since we adopted our asset purchase guidance last December. While reaching the standard of substantial further progress is still a ways off, participants expect that progress will continue. We will continue these discussions at coming meetings. As we've said, we will provide advance notice before announcing any decision to make changes to our purchases. We understand that our actions affect
the money goes into my piggy bank.
Public mission. The resumption of our Fed Listens initiative will further strengthen our ongoing efforts to learn from a broad range of groups about.
Not saying. Did he put that out anyway? 15%. Turn it up to 11. Right? He's not saying shit. He's just reading his thing. He already put that shit out anyways. Being Tom. Gap fill. Yeah, if you haven't jumped over there to Chappie's page and watch that video, definitely hop over there and watch it. Chappies, if you have the link, or I could get quick. Um, that gap fill at 52. You will be able to have the ES on Go charts. Crypto Keeper, I don't do swing pattern failures. Today, the trade that Andy's hit was one of the plays that we talk about called the offsides play. So basically, if we zoom in, right? So I think this is what Andy's was looking at. Didn't get a chance to ask him because it kind of hit right before we jumped on stream. So basically, when we have the player advancing the ball, we're talking about soccer in America, football in Europe. Get this player that is going for that through ball pass. He's off sides because the defender holds back, so that pass happens off sides. Gets caught off sides, flag goes up, ball comes back. Right, it goes the other way, and that's the play he was looking for, and he fucking he nailed it. Right, he got long at 31,500, right, and nailed it. I think he closed it right here, back up into the value area low. Excellent, excellent, brilliant, as Andy's would say, right? Um, but yeah, so for that's the best explanation ever. Burst of Fire, I never seen your name before. I'm glad it helped. Looking forward to the challenge after I finish the boot camp. We already have a few people to go in the challenge. Exciting times. Yeah. If you guys get a chance, hop over to that video that I posted and definitely check that out. And then I will just pull up the document right here and kind of go over it again for those of those of uh those of you that haven't seen it. And so oh, nice, First of Fire. Well, welcome. Yeah, everybody. Welcome, First of Fire. New edition. Thank you for joining. We appreciate the support, and we love to have new people, and welcome. So the challenge that we're talking about, right? And when we say challenge, right? Challenge is the key word. Chose specifically because it's not a competition, guys. We're not here to get into a competition with each other. We're here for the challenge, and the challenge is against yourself, keeping yourself honest, right? And the reason that we have the channel is so we can use a little battle buddy system to keep each other honest, right? And that's that's the ultimate goal here, to help each other out so we can all hit the 1,000 to 10,000 challenge. And the 1,000 to 10,000 challenge is not as sexy as most people think, right? I forgot to change the name of the video, and I wanted to make it something like boring, but I think I'm gonna make a. I think I want to get Chappies on. Um, I think I want to make a YouTube ad, and I want to get Chappies on there, and I want to do a like, do you want to make $10,000 slowly and consistently, and like kind of troll the other videos, right? Because most of these other videos, they're like they're they're like, yo, you want to make $10,000 tomorrow, right? So it'll be kind of a funny video, I think, to do. I have to work with him a little bit, but I think it'll be fun.
Clank, click a cheap
Um,
clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
um, but yeah, so the challenge is basically just using compound interest to take your $1,000 and risking the full amount, but looking only for a 1% a day. Those circles are terrible. The least sexy ad ever. Yeah, exactly. Especially I should do it now with this voice that I have going on. Um, let's make it slowly. Yeah, and people will be like, no, no. Well, I think what we'll title the ad, chappies, is something like, if you want to make $10,000 fast, don't watch this video. Something like that. Something trolly where people will actually watch it, and then when they watch it, they'll be like, "What the fuck?" Uh, I think that will be a good video. Um, but yeah, so you're get rich slowly. Or maybe we title the video, if you want to get rich quick, don't watch this video. Um, because we're here to get rich slowly, right? I can't remember the frog voice. Yeah, get rich slowly. That might be the perfect title. If you want to get rich quick, don't watch this video. And then we'll run an ad on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I got to set up like a Google AdSense or something like that. I'll figure it out this weekend. And and it'll just be a funny ass video. Um They'll be nice and professional and well done, and not stupid like most of those other YouTube ads. And oh, there's our dislike. Nice. Classic, right? Classic. Did you guys see that old classic crypto face got short about 400 points later, and then cut his stream off because he thought he was wrong? That was classic. Kind of funny. Like, people just DM me like, "Yo, CF put a new video out." And I'm like, "All right, I guess I'd say about 3 years to make 1 million is quick." Yeah, but the thing is, the first year, Alex, is the actual slow part, right? That's the thing, is people don't want to make $10,000 in a year. They want to make $10,000 next month or today, you know. And you see a lot of these people posting these big gains, and one, they don't ever talk about how much money is initially invested to get to that point. Um, and two, they don't they don't really say shit about it, right? One of the guys on YouTube that does actually show everything, that actually makes bank. I'll show you guys him right now. Um, uh, is this guy, Ross Cameron? This guy's a fucking savage. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's a great dude, right? He's from like Vermont or something. No offense, long and short. He's a hippie, right? A lot of my families are hippies, so I have nothing against them. Um, but he makes, go to his channel. He runs this warrior trading website. Um, but if you look at some of his days, right? 48K, 39K, 43K, 28K, 30K, 42K, 40K. You know, he starts a small trade challenge, and if you click on videos sorted by most, yeah. So he'll post like -9K, -25K, -15K. He posts all of his days, right? But he actually posts his broker statements. And then I've taken his course. James and I went through his course. To do what he's doing to get these huge returns. One, you need to have at least $25,000 because you need to be able to day trade, right? If you're in the U.S., because in the U.S. you can't trade in and out more than 3 times in a 5 day period without breaking what they call a pattern day trading rule. And two, he's trading on he's trading stocks. He's trading like dog shit stocks, like penny stocks, and just trading off the high volatility. And um he he fucking makes, I mean, he makes some good money, and he posts all of his broker statements, bro. This guy is real. Um you know, and I know he does these clickbait things, whatever these are called, thumbnails. Um but not a lot of people out there that are doing this are posting the broker statements, right? Nobody's posting that they lost $50,000, right? And he posts the broker statement that shows $50,000 loss, right? But he's just some dude. Is he a veteran? I don't think so. I don't think he was in the military. He used to like work. He's just like some hippie from the north. He got started by selling his tools, selling like his old like gardening tools or some shit uh for money. Um 100K, 80K in 2.4 million in 3 years, 1% profit per day. If you have 13K after a year, 5 days a week trading. Yeah, and then the 1% is just the 1%. Some days you're gonna make more than the 1%. Some days you're gonna make less, right? So it just the whole goal is to stay on pattern, right, of 1% a day. Has to do about a pound of coke a day. I doubt it, bro. I don't even know if he drinks coffee. He probably only drinks tea. Um, yeah. The thing about him, Chirp, is uh he's trading penny stocks, so you've got to be careful. Um, so and he has, I think he has maybe some inside information or something like that. Just because he always finds the right one, but you know, I don't know. But his course is basically the same as every course. Oh yeah, you saw the name Warrior in his name. Yeah, he's just that's just like his thing, Warrior trading or something like that. CME futures do not have a day trading rule. No, they do not. So you can day trade in and out without having the 25K. But for options and stuff like that, unless you just go straight cash account, so you can get around it with options if you do a cash account, you'd have to have 25K to keep day trading with the option. But yeah, so here's the goal. Um, Start with $1,000. Goal is to make a 1% return today. Reinvest that whole amount each day, and only trade 5 sessions. Right. The whole goal here in the trade vets is to uh um get that time to value. Right. You're looking to, when you're off the screen, you're off the screen. You're not checking it on your phone. You're not leaving your computer on. So every time you walk by, you're getting distracted. You're looking to be done, right? That's the goal here. So get on, make your trade, and then be done. Luis, what up, man? No worries, no worries. No, he doesn't use TPO. He just trades volatility, Joey. That's it. He just trades like super high volatility. Like those stocks that he trades, right? They look like this. And so like to like no shit, like that's how they're looking within a bar, and he trades on a minute bar. And he's just trading high volatility. And so that's why, some days he makes 30K and some days he loses 30K because, you know, That's why I think he has maybe some inside information. But the thing is, he's one of the only people. Like his trading style is not for me. Definitely not for me. One, he's got a fuckload of money, um, and I think he has inside information. And two, it's very gambly to me. It's not. It's I mean, he's made it consistent, and that's why I think he has inside information. But um, oh, Neil McParkland, thank you for subscribing. Are you Irish? Um, and yeah, how to get how to get rich slowly without risking your ass. Yeah, Scott, good morning. And he Ross has like uh Ross is like one of the only dudes out there that's posting his broker statements and shit. Not, not a lot of people are out there doing that. Decentralized, good morning. Weiss, what's up, man? I'm chilling, chilling. Good guess. Are you from Ireland? Like actually from Ireland, or are you just Irish? Yo, about that McGregor fight last week and shit was crazy. Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. I feel bad for the dude. Um, I like Dustin Poirier because of the type of person he is. I don't know if you guys know, but Dave, what's up, Dave? Dustin Poirier and Manny Pacquiao have a nonprofit, and they actually go I think it's like they were building houses for the pygmies, and like digging wells and building wells and shit, so they have running water. So he's a good dude. Um, Dustin Poirier is, and so it's good to see him win. Um, Brad, I think TPO is a scam. Where are the pyramid shapes that trickle down rewards? Yo, thank you, man. Thank you for the 5. Born and bred in Belfast. Nice, bro. Um, I did like that DNA report, and I'm actually related to an Irish king, so I'm gonna have to come back to Ireland and claim my castle. Sure. So progressive, there's nothing wrong with making more than 1% a day, right? Um, the goal is consistency, right? If you are making more than 1% a day, that's fine. The goal here is to just be consistent. You up on here? And somebody actually, let's go to ETH. I was talking with somebody in the chat this morning. I was talking with somebody in the chat this morning. Um, that ETH is setting up a corner kick to the other side, right? Eric Castro, thank you for subscribing, man. Want me to guess your ethnicity? Castro. Tough one. I'll say white. Um, so we were talking about this morning, right? So we had this corner kick block. Somebody shorted this ETH this morning. Fucking forget who. I feel terrible. Um, Look back in the chat and see if I want to give them. I want to give them the credit, man. They nailed it. Um, it was Ed. Ed, if you're in here, it was you. We need a Bybit link. I think you just post a screenshot, long and short. Yeah, just post a screenshot. Yeah, Ed. So Ed saw this corner kick setting up, right? We saw the block from the corner kick. Nice, a nice short off that fail for our corner kick. My last name is Gentili. uh, yeah, Ed. That was you. Yes, it was Ed. Gentili. What are you, Italian or Sicilian? Consistently inconsistent. That's halfway there. That's halfway there, Josh. Uh, but yeah, so that that was a really nice call, Ed. You saw it setting up, saw this corner kick, saw this fail right here, right at this top. Came down. This one came back up, right? Didn't get to the top. Click that short, caught that short, nice and down, right? Great call, right? And also we're getting like, and that's such a cool thing, like um with the boot camp, and you guys are just fucking nailing stuff. Like Andy's with that play this morning, Ed with the play overnight. Well, overnight for me. Um, oh yes, both on tactical. See, do you hate yourself a little bit? One of my great buddies is one of my good buddies, like from my childhood, is Sicilian, 100% Sicilian, and he said Italians hate Sicilians. Um, like a racist term for that Italians call Sicilians. There's a lot of Sicilians out here in the city, in the Bay Area. They run the garbage trucks. Right? Very stereotypical. They also drive Ferraris, so garbage men must pay really well. Yeah, these are, and you know what, Big Blaze, like these aren't even. It's not even. I'm not even posting these plays. These are these guys posting the plays, and that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like that is the best. The best thing is like you guys are just nailing it, right? And Andy's did it, fucking live in the chat room, like in the live chat room. So that was cool. And he's like calling it out. He's like, $25, $50, $60, $70. Like it just kept going. It was cool. It was cool. Entry on ETH was 1905. Nice. Nice. So that break above that low structure. Good shit. The course is seeping in. Yeah, just give it time. You'll start to recognize all of these things, man. XRP, don't mention that. Cryptocurrencies. Yeah, it just takes time. Exactly, bro. We're gonna be a bunch of neos, and we're just gonna fucking go beating up agents all day. Nice. And if we bust this top, probably push back into the structure here. XRP was actually the one that I was looking at yesterday for this good setup, right? So it was in a pretty tight range. It came up out of the range, went back into its range, popped the top, then just pretty much drifted down. Can't burn Aussie money, it's useless. It is pretty much right now. No offense, friends. But yeah. It's early for him, man. It's early. Like, it's the crack of dawn for him. So I don't mind. I like getting on for the stream. I like hanging out with you guys. That's why it's like cool to have those live rooms. You short scalped from 32.5. Nice. It was just I probably got in a little bit early, could have been more patient and just waited for it to break that structure. Um but I think I kind of anger traded a little bit yesterday, right? Because I was kind of waiting for this long trade to set up all day. It never set up. It finally set up. I took the long trade. It didn't make it. That's why I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm just gonna short it. But once it came back down into the structure, I just shorted it, and then just kind of slowly drifted. I took profit at 500, fell asleep, then woke up profits. And I don't recommend that, right? Like I said, it was just dumb luck. It was a mistake for sure. That's why we're doing that giveaway. I haven't talked to James about it, so who knows what he'll say, right? He's kind of in charge of that side of the house. I'm just in charge of the teaching. But comment on this video after it is posted, which normally takes, a couple minutes or whatever after we're done. And that will enter you in the contest. And for those of you guys that weren't here, the contest, it will just be a raffle, not really a contest, but it'll be a raffle. And so what I want to do is I'm going to give away uh, either $300 gift certificates that you guys can use whatever you want. I'll just contact you on the side and send it to you like PayPal or some way that you can receive the cash, or you can use it for a free month in the live trade room when the live trade room starts next month on the 2nd. He failed up there at that structure. Where's Young Cryptic? Right in the ES. Right in the ES with me. I know Eric Smith is. The giveaway tactical is for either a free. There's gonna be a free month in the live trade room, which starts August 2nd, or a $100 gift certificate. That's when Brad streams on his way to church on Sundays. Nah, bro, I don't go to church. Yes, my wife does though. She's Catholic as fuck, Irish, hardcore. Those Irish, they love church. That Catholic church is like all that standing and sitting. You get that orthostatic hypertension, bro. You pass out. But my wife's 100% Irish, so from the source. Right, last name, her maiden name was Ruddy, which is pretty fucking Irish. I know it doesn't have an MC in it, but that's pretty Irish. People from Ireland, they would know that. Giving away what is XRP bags, bro? Those XRP are not bags. That's free money. Here we go. Like I said, I made those free. What you gotta do. Nice, Carl. Got a lesson on patience on the short. Where'd you take that short from? Yeah, at least I have an RN nearby, right? Where are her people from in Ireland? I'd have to ask her for sure. I know they're uh the Black Irish. So wherever the Black Irish are from. And that's not like a racist joke. It's just a bunch of fucking white people, but um, they're I guess they call them the Black Irish over there. No, she's got brown hair and blue eyes. That's the red hair is Scottish mostly. Most of your real Irish people have brown hair and colored eyes. Bag holder. You sound just like a bag holder. Something a bag holder would say. I don't pay attention to that average daily range. I pay attention to just the volatility, how it's moving. So like but the ADR, I've used the ADR for like algos that I've done, right? Because that's a decent way to manage like a trailing stop if you they're if you're not like on the computer, right? If you're running like an algo that's trading for you, like a bot, I guess. But yeah, I don't I'll show you guys called um the where my family's from. um Head Sailor will help you. Oh, dude, my wife is a fucking animal. My wife, like, we'll go out like drinking, right? And she'll be the next day. I'll be just fucking worthless, right? Hungover, and I'm Irish and Mexican, so you figure I'll be good to go. I'm good at fighting, but I didn't. I guess I didn't get really like the drinking thing. But you left a zero off that 10,000. Talking about. But yeah, dude, she'll be like drinking all night, and then fucking just um wake up the next morning, no hangover, nothing like that. All right, Luis. Sorry guys if I sound like shit. Hell yeah. Dirt fucked. Uh 3 weeks started with $700 and up to 1K today. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Love to hear that. Oh, in the title video, did I? What I put turn $1,000 into 1,000? Turn 1,000 into 10,000 to trading consistent. Oh, I think the title's right, isn't it? Up a zero on it. Looking at it. Oh, here we go. All right, I found it. I found it. It's the O'Neill dynasty. This is where my lineage is from, Ireland. So basically, I probably have a castle that I need to go claim over there. This is a dope ass steel. What do you guys call this? A family crest, right? The boot camp is basically going to give you all the tools that you'll need to use during the live trade room, right? So you'll probably have a better understanding of what's going on because the live trade room is not really going to be about teaching. I'm going to be just talking, um, more just about what's going on the chart, and and uh, then actually teaching, right? Whereas the boot camp was just straight teaching. Yeah, the O'Neill dynasty. This is where my the Neil of the Nine Hostages. That's what this. So basically, just the Irish conquerors. I have some English in me as well. Coat of arms. So the live trade room will be a small version of the live streams. Yeah, but it'll be more. It'll be just purely focused on actual trading, right? Whereas in here we're just kind of going over what the trades were, kind of what the charts are, right? And this kind of seems like a little fail of the boot camp is good, man. Um, you know, I, I could pump it, but of course I'm gonna be a little bit biased. But just read some of the reviews, or reach out to some of the people that have taken it within the Discord and ask them, what they thought, if they thought it was beneficial, if they thought it was worthwhile, then check it out. Only part of my mutt family. No, Chirp, I've never been there. My plan is my wife and I are gonna go there because we never did like a honeymoon when we got married. We're gonna go to Ireland and see where my family was from and where her family was from. And then I'm gonna go to England and go to a Manchester United game with Andy's. Yeah, and tactical analysis. If you have a beard, make sure you grow it out before the boot camp because we have a beard competition. Here we go. Oof, I'm finally guys. Look at my trading today is ass on just not too well. I had a just terrible fucking open. Got really short and got wrecked. Got murdered. This was bad, very bad. How I started off the day, my first trade, terrible, barely back to break even. Want to come to rob a Target with me? Yo, I've been watching that show. The volume is way lower on that 50 song now. Yeah, I turned the volume down on the top because people were saying that it was blowing their eardrums. Um, but I watching that show, Animal Kingdom, I think it's called. Uh, and they rob shit. Fucking makes you want to be like, oh, free money. Stealing is bad. Okay. Yeah, Crypto Digs, you're in the boot camp next week. Let's. Yeah, exactly. Like Big Blaze is saying, like, yeah, we really dig into not just what's going on the chart, but what's actually going on. Why the chart's actually doing what it's doing. Gangster show. Right, Brad? Oh yeah, that show is fucking. It is gangster, bro. It is. Yo, you guys. I mean, Matt, you've got a big ass beard. Luis has got a big ass beard. Um. Uh. Fucking long and short has a big ass beard. Uh. There's another one too. Who else? Who was that has that other big ass beard in there? There's some beards. My beard is it's pretty good. You just gotta zoom in on it really. Uh, like really, really zoom in, like fucking telescope. Kyle, yeah, it's Kyle. Yeah, Kyle has a big ass beard. That's right. Kyle's got a big ass beard and long ass hair too. Oh yeah, yeah. I was the one that recommended that show Suits. You love it. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, right? And you know what's funny is I started watching that show and one of the dudes I used to work with was like, "Bro, you got to watch this show." He's like, "You're in the show." I was like, what are you talking about? And so I started watching it, and it's not. I like shows typically that are tend to be like have a little bit more swearing in them, just because, uh, just because, it seems more realistic because people swear in real life. You know what I mean? Like they just do. It's just like you know, e- especially like depending upon where you're from. Um, You know, they just like the F word is just like an adjective. It's just like a tool that you use. Oh, Luis, you got hair down to your shoulders too? Shit, I need to catch up. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I don't think I'll grow my sides out. I grow the top out. Uh. Oh, you killed your dreadlocks on Detroit? I have a damn mop head. I just grow. I like to slick back, so I just like slick my hair back and then I cut the sides short. Um. Yeah, the show is great though. Suits. It's on Amazon. It's free. It's a free show on Amazon. But it's a great show, and there's a ton of seasons. Um, you know, so yeah, it was like a cable sitcom. Harvey Specter. Yeah, that's what my buddy said. That I reminded him of. Like, I don't know what it is about you. He's like, you just always win at shit. Well, 'cause I try hard. Like, we should start a TTV biker gang. I got a Harley already. I'm ready. Ready to go. Ozarks was a badass show too. Billions is good. Yeah, Billions is great. I'm waiting for them to start it up again, dude. Like, they cut it off mid-season because of the C word, and they said they were going to start it up again, and we're not getting shit. So, yeah. Ozarks was supposed to start another season too, but I heard they cut it. People were complaining about it. Yeah, that spot in the Discord is there's a spot right here called TPO Brainstorm. And if you're in the boot camp, there's another spot that the crypto chemist is basically always live in called Roasting and Toasting now. But in the boot camp Discord, it's in there. Well, I haven't watched Succession. I'll have to watch it. What's it on? Is it on Netflix or something? Yeah, Barry Spool's got some long hair too. Oh, you have a Triumph? Nice. Old school. Is it what year is it? My grandfather used to have a Triumph. It was old school. Yeah, I'll check it out. It's on HBO Max. I'll write it down. Got HBO Max free for a year. Playing, bro. I went into my internet went out one day. This is kind of a fun story. Um, and my mom taught me this. So shout out to my mom. But when I was a kid, we didn't have a ton of money. So what my mom would do, and it's kind of shady, right? But it's just whatever. I don't give a shit. Um, we would go to like Taco Bell or whatever, and she would we would get home or whatever, and she'd call Taco Bell and be like, "Hey, you guys put onions on all my shit, and now my kid's not gonna have anything to eat." And so they would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Next time you come in, just bring your receipt. We'll give you free food." And she would do that shit all the time, right? It was like a 2-for-1 special, free food. So uh, basically, what happened was my internet went out one day when I was trading, and I had to call my broker to close the trade. I was pissed because it happened 2 times in a month. So I took my router down to Xfinity and was like, "Yo, bro, you guys keep fucking this thing up, and it's costing me money. I work from home. You guys need to uh make sure this shit works. Like, this is unacceptable." And kind of started going in on the dude, but I wasn't cursing at him or anything. I was being respectful. And he was just like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry about that." He's like, "Let me hook you up." He's like, "Give you HBO Max for free for a year." I was like, "Oh." So that's how I got HBO Max for free for a year. Ed Gangs of London. Check that show out too. I like British TV. English humor is probably some of the best. You guys watch that new Ricky Gervais show? Well, it's not new, but he has his own show. What's it called? It's on it's dark, bro. It's a dark ass show. It's called Afterlife. Uh it's a dark show, but It's yeah, it is a little dark, but it's funny. I like Ricky Gervais. He's she would rent a wheelchair to get to the front of the line. Comedy. No, I can't trip. You could download a an add-on too, but but I haven't done it. Altered Carbon, yeah, I started watching that as well. Altered Carbon is cool. Yeah, I like Gervais because he doesn't give a shit. When he did like the Golden Globes or whatever that was, or the Emmys or whatever, he just fucking started shitting on people and he just started saying how it was. It was hilarious. He's just a funny, like he just seems like a real dude. Like he seems like a dude that if you met in real life, like he would probably be funny to hang out with. You know, like he wouldn't be like a total douche. He would just be funny. Yeah, Peaky Blinders was really good too. You know what Animal Kingdom kind of reminds me of? I know it's not based off motorcycles, but it kind of reminds me of what Sons of Anarchy should have been like if Sons of Anarchy wasn't on FX. It would have been much better if it was on uh Amazon or like Netflix or something like that instead. Oh yeah, that Golden Globes thing, dude. He just went in on people and they were pissed. It was hilarious. Yeah, where he took the award from Steve Carell. Yeah. Yeah, I'll share the link. Yeah, they were pissed. It was funny. Yeah, the show Afterlife has 2 seasons too. It's a dark show though, but it's funny. It's a funny ass show. That Space Force wasn't as funny. Like I'm a huge Office fan, right? My wife's even from Scranton, so The Office was I mean, I started watching The Office when it first came on TV, so before it was actually like popular like it is now. But when I met my wife, uh, she's like, "Oh, I'm from Scranton." I was like, "Oh, Lackawanna County," the fucking I already knew what was up, and it was I mean, that show was fucking hilarious. So up this, um, he always rips Steve, yeah, and Space Force. So I had Steve Carell thinking Space Force is gonna be legit, and it had its moments for sure. And I love John Malkovich, right? He's hilarious too. But yeah, it didn't hold up as much as I thought. I never saw Oz. Check that out. I was waiting for what was that show with the kids in it? Like those fucking aliens and that show called on Netflix. Oz is Mental. I'll have to check that one out too. You guys are gonna get hooked. Oh, The Wire is good. I like The Wire. That Space Force was a documentary. That's an interesting go then. Stranger Things. That's it. Stranger Things. Yep, yep. It's, it's basically how the military works. Yeah. That show. Yeah, Stranger Things. That was it. Yeah, there's supposed to be another season coming out. And then that new Marvel, or maybe it's a DC movie. There's a new DC movie coming out. The Suicide Squad, maybe. And the cop from Stranger Things is the like the or no, maybe it's the new Marvel movie. Yeah, it's the new Marvel movie. It's the new Black Widow movie. He's like the Russian. Captain America. Oh, Sopranos was a good show too. Is it Suicide Squad? I thought it was. I thought he's in the new Black Widow movie. I thought he's the bad guy in the new Black Widow movie. He's like basically like the Russian Captain America. And of course, because the movie's made in America, the Russian Captain America isn't good. Yeah, they are making a prequel. Uh, dude, Yellowstone is fucking nuts. That guy's just a savage. Yeah, that show is just fucking wild. That guy's just an animal, bro. Anyone who climbs some shit like that, you know, who crazy. Yeah, Peaky Blinders is good. I like Peaky a lot. Yeah, there's a new Sopranos coming out. Yellowstone was on Netflix for a little bit. US session just sits in a pocket all day, huh? Every single day. I feel like our move right before the US session opens, and then it looks at least like we're gonna break these low C though. All right, guys. Great, right.
Clank, clickety, clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
I'm playing like a little bitch.
Stop filled.
Fourth season just came out. Sopranos did have the worst fucking ending. With the tick, bro. See how Lost ended? Oh yeah, Lost was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, anyone like Veep? I never seen Veep. Yo, I'll check it out. Yeah, you guys gonna get me brain. Veep is funny. I like that. Always good to have like two shows to watch. One that's like serious, and then keep stealing my pen, bro. Million is the hardest to make. That's right. That's right. I don't think a lot of people like the ending to Lost. You know, a lot of people hated the ending to Game of Thrones as well, but you know, I actually liked it. I expected it, but a lot of people didn't like it. It's because they didn't want it. They knew it was coming, and then they didn't want it. Still happened. Uh, they got eye raped. Didn't enjoy it. Eh. The closest thing I watched to anime bearish bull is the Boondocks. That's not really that close. Yeah, Chappie's crypto. I feel that. I used to play video games a lot too, and I haven't played video games in days. Uh, I played Halo like a couple weeks ago or something like that. Yeah, they did. Game of Thrones could have been much longer. They did rush it. Yeah, it should have been longer. Boondocks is dope. Yeah, Boondocks is dope. I love Boondocks. Ruckus. Can't find it anywhere. You gotta buy it. Awesome, Scott. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you too, Chappies. Yeah. I used to play video games a lot, and then now it's like, I could be using my time more beneficially. But you got to make sure you schedule some time in there to decompress, right? You don't have to watch a show necessarily, but one thing I like to do to decompress is take the kids to the park and chase them around or play some catch or play some soccer. Um, oh, Hulu has it? I don't have Hulu. I need to get. It should just be like a package, you know what I mean? Like there should be like a package. Netflix and Hulu and HBO and all them need to get together and be like, hey, $100 a month, you get all of this shit, right? But then nobody would get fucking TV. You sold your TV for brainwashing? That sounds a little tinfoil to me. He tried watching Jerome Powell and it's painful. Yeah, it's painful because you could tell he just doesn't give a shit. Trading is decompressing? Well, that's good. Good. Yeah, you just like it for the laughs, yeah. What trading method does who use? Yeah, it's all right, Joey. As the wankers appear, I control with the best of them. So don't you worry. I'll take care of that. I don't mind that.
Clank, clickety, clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
Folk. The package is called tour. There's some volume coming in right here on the ES.
Stop filled.
Ah, last night you fell off the bed, right? No TV unless right, guys. I don't have TV either. That's probably better for my kids' brains. Yeah, play like I play a lot of games with kids. Yeah, Devin Booker had a good game, but they lost, bro. Can't do that at 5 a.m. from Australia, so wait till Chappies becomes a franchise. That's why they call it programming. I'm a hell of a troll myself, yeah. And I'm sure like we know that we can tell when people are coming in just to fucking troll, you know. They're just in there just to mess around. They know they've seen the stream, they come in and they want to just kind of kind of bullshit. They see that we're not about getting rich quick and we're not about, you know, bashing on each other on who's better and who's this and who's that. So they try to start the shit and then pretty much they just either get ignored or, you know, I start trolling them back. And the difference between like my trolling and, you know, some people's trolling is like I've studied a lot of different styles of trading. Like I said, I've been up and down the block uh and I just start to question them about their style. Like, well, isn't this supposed to be this and that's supposed to be this? And then they're like, oh well, you know, well. I'm like, so you're not even trading to your own style. So like, what the fuck are you doing in here? Everyone would be better without TV. Yeah, when I was a kid, we weren't allowed to watch TV. Like my mom would watch like soap operas and shit. Um, and you know, she would just, all right, Brad, outside you go, outside you'll stay. Jeffrey, or he's in the Discord. Or he has some spies in the Discord at least. All the way from Phoenix, Arizona. First to fire, yeah, that's a good trade. Definitely rewarding because you're actually learning something. You know, uh, video games they're fun, but they can get addicting and they take so much time, especially now. Like you know, like video games, especially for kids, they're online, and so you can basically just get online forever. Back when we were kids, you know, video games like you would beat them and then they would be over. You know what I mean? Then you would have to go do something else, or you wouldn't beat them, and then how long did I trade till I felt comfortable putting down bigger money? Um, Probably about a year or so. Like took me. And I'm talking like a year consistent, right? So like where I started really upping, but you know you always want to be testing your edge. Like I said, you don't want to just start putting start putting on you know things like that. Think like higher higher leverage or more money. Um, you want to start at a goal, hit your goal, and then start testing your edge, right? But you want to hit your goal and uh like consistently for a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever it is, and then start pushing it from there. The new games are designed to keep you. Yeah, yeah, they definitely. A boomer? What's that? Like, I used to have a dog named Boomer. He was a he was a. Oh, and this is gonna trip you out, crypto chemist. He was part dingo. He was a part Australian Shepherd and part dingo. Fucking dumbest dog I've ever had in my entire life. Dumbest, smartest dog I've ever had in my entire life. This fucker, he would eat like sticks and shit. He would like bite trees and eat the bark. Weird ass little dog. But he was funny. It was cool. All right, guys. If I feel sick, I feel if I sound like shit, just feel a little bit. 400, 420x leverage. So, uh, yesterday, these are our zones that I was looking at yesterday. So yesterday we were in this zone right here. Once we broke it, we came straight back down to this zone. Kind of what I was waiting for, and down here to 32,495. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, banged out. What software do you use for your charts? I use a platform called Ninja Trader. Um, and then this is Go Charting right here. And are you so Maya? Yeah. You are new. Welcome. Discord. Uh, introduce yourself. Is Jeff in the house? That's Ja Rule's real name. Jeff? Name's Jeff. I didn't know that. Do a huge reel of coke and man. Eminem, Busta, 50 Cent. Yeah. If you look up the name on Google, there's a Reddit post about him scamming a bunch of Jeffrey Crypto. Yeah, that was before he changed his name. Banged out. Don't even make. Is he in the stream? I wouldn't be surprised. Do you see more benefits in Go charting over EXO? I have both right now, but going forward, I think I'm probably gonna end up going with Go charts. I do like EXO because it's just how easy it is. But Go Charting, the way that they're working, I know Chappie's is in contact with them, and they seem to be like more uh, assisting of um, what's actually going on. So yeah, EXO started out strong and then kind of fizzled. Fire down here. Let's see if they break it. Go charts is growing on me. Yeah, it just takes a second, right? It's different, especially if you got comfortable with EXO. Um, Go charting is offered as a part of Ninja Trader, or is it separate? No, Ninja Trader is separate. Ninja Trader is a paid platform. It costs $1,000. You get a lifetime license, and you can trade futures, options, stocks, crypto, all that stuff. Going over the bid and ask cluster every time I think I have it nailed down. I realize I don't. Yeah, yeah. Um,
Stop filled.
and so with this, basically, it's just telling you the volume at a level, so they're selling and buying. And with it, you're just looking at the levels. Like, so for me, I'm using it like for levels, right? So if we get like the size, um, so what I like to do with it, uh, oh, I paused the volume right there. So I'm taking this, right, taking it over, looking at this level. Well, if you could preset the, and just looking at this level as a level to watch, right? But basically, you're just looking for high levels of volume to see where people are getting busy, right? Like right now, we're back underneath of these selling, the strong selling. You're looking for more sellers to get busy, and you're looking for a bit of buying down here. So kind of a struggle through here. There's a kind of a struggle through here, but you're looking for more sellers to come back in at this areas to push it down. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how I'm using it, right? And so we see, had all these FOMO people in, right? Um, Retail getting short. So we had this release. This is where Andy's got long, right? Because he's not trading like a retail trader anymore, trading like a market maker. He nailed that trade, and you're looking for areas of confluence. Here, we get to this area, you should see a little bit of a battle, right? They're kind of front running that spot, but there's a lot of volume down in this area, and it makes sense because we are at the lows, right? So you've got a lot of people defending positions, right? I don't know what the average is for some of these big companies that have a lot of crypto. Um, What's the average? What's that that company that has all the Bitcoin? Matthew Woods. Grayscale. Microsystems. Graystone. Grayscale. Say their average. 26K. Oh. But yeah, so like, of course they're gonna defend their position, you know. But if everyone's getting rid of it, then Michael Saylor's investment strategy is buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, and the thing is like, uh, that's a great strategy if you have, you know, $1 billion and an unlimited supply of money. Averaging in at lower rates is great, but for an average retail investor who bought Bitcoin at 40,000, you know, they can only average in till for so long until they're just going to have to realize that they're too far gone. Yeah, they hold like 4.5 billion. Go charting is free until the end of the month. Huh? Go ahead then. Okay. You've been a bit zoomed out. Okay, yeah, just zoom in and yeah, just look at those high volume areas. All right, so if we go back to where I was looking at yesterday, I don't know if it will load. It looked like it wasn't. What I was looking at is see how they had like this little struggle right here and add some volume in this area. So as it came down, you saw a little fight. It came down to this area. Saw buyers push it back up where we had that little blow off top. And that's when we didn't go when it didn't go long. That's when I decided, okay, well, I'm just gonna short it, right? Maybe a bit of anger, maybe it, go ahead. Mostly just like because it didn't go up, then it's gonna go down, right? They've been trying to push it up all day, as we had seen. If we go back to TPO, right, was you know, so it was basically just trying to go up all day. Had a spike here, right? Putting in all this excess and never got, you know, barely broke into structure on this last one and then couldn't get up and stay in structure. And this bar, if you guys watched it live, just pretty much die. Like, I mean, it actually did put in some decent volume up here, but it happened to be sell volume. So it came up here, it paused for a little bit. I thought maybe it was going to go up, but once it started going down, I cut it right when it got below the volume node, and that's when I posted. If it doesn't go, I'm just trying to go up, trying to go up. So obviously, someone was just up here selling, area all day. Let them come all the way up here, and then smacked them on the head. The baseball bat, terrible baseball, smacked them on the head, and then caused that rolled. And we seen this as it came down, right? It started to put in a little bit of a range, but every time it back tested our resistance zone, and this is something that we drew class a couple of days ago, it hit that resistance zone and just never made it back above. And so this was like thought that once we climbed above, came back down, this is where we want to take a long from yesterday. Um, get that rise up. Then it became resistance, and that's what happens a lot of times. A lot of times, support, once it gets broken, turns into resistance. It got rejected at the V. Yeah, well, that was like right on the open, like 5 o'clock. Hi fans. That was the long yesterday. Yeah, the long yesterday too was here as well. This it was just basically ranging all day. This is what no credits when and him and I were talking about yesterday is that got stopped out right here for $7. Like his stop loss was barely taken by $7 and ripped up. That can mess with your psychology, but it happened. Oh, you're looking at it. This thing it went above the view up and then just died right out. And when it initially broke, it broke and just kind of held right here and then went up, held for a second, and then came straight back down. There was a bit of anger. I got lucky that I fell asleep and then it came all the way down to where it did come down to. I ended up closing the trade. Right here, it went down a little bit more. No point in trying to capture an entire move, you know what I mean? Like people that are trying to nail every bottom and every top, that's that's how you get in trade. Trade. Someone's buying this dip. Yeah, I'm sure. Sure someone's been buying the dip since the initial since the hope they enjoy the week. That'll be interesting to see since we are going into the weekend on the low. We've basically just been going down. Once we get to that 25,000 level, James will be like, I fucking told you guys. Did say that a good amount. So below 31.5, well, you nailed it. Right below it. 31,420 market. Oh yeah, if it gets past. Yeah, reject. Fear and greed index will break. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have looked at that. Fear and greed index. I don't know if you have it for you guys have taken a peek at this with the stocks, but you're kind of nervous about the market going down. Gotta give my son his insulin real quick. Again, bags full of link. I think that is the S&P fear and greed. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Is there a fear and greed for Bitcoin too? I don't really pay attention to it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm down for that, Luis. That after class. Yeah, that's what it's there for. You know, you guys hit some hit that up, bounce ideas off of each other. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the community is like help each other out. So getting back into the here, if sellers come in, buyers come in, right, or if it's just another little battle zone, they're gonna get. Oh, there's one for BTC also. Yeah, I don't really pay attention much to those, to be honest with you. I the chart. I feel like you look at that. Um, They call it the Warren Buffett indicator, right? Where that's who's really paying attention. I got $1 billion. 20 on the stream fear. Oh yeah, makes sense. Just make Harry, what's up? Check out TLM UST. Where's Crypto Chemist? What's TLM? Forgive me if you don't care for recommendations, but Trader's Reality has helped me understand the market, for instance, why we spiked to that 33.1 area yesterday, then pulled back. Yeah. Yeah, no. I've checked out. Oh, it seems like my sound is cutting off. Probably because I'm talking quiet. My voice is kind of hurting. Um, yeah, Neil. I've watched some Traders Reality, and yeah, I mean, we just failed structure. That's why. I don't know why he said. If you mind sharing why he said, go for it. Um, altcoin NFT thing. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know where to look at that. Terry, I don't even know where to look at that. ELM. Yeah. Alien Worlds. Oh, it's a social game. All right, Clay. See you. It's on Binance, not TPO for it. Oh, okay. No worries, chappies. No worries. ELM. UST. What are you trying to look at it? You said it's on a tear. It looks to kind of miss the train on this one. Things probably coming back down to the 22 cents. Honestly, maybe 3 cents. I have no idea, Florian. No idea. Haha. You'll have to stay after school. Trapped longs and then pulled straight back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't really mess with the double bottoms or W and M formations, right? But yeah, you just got a bunch of people trapped, failed structure. A lot of people broke out, right? If you look look at Bitcoin, you can see it in this in, and this is what I was talking about yesterday. The volume that came up. We saw we saw it come up here. We have structure at the top of a previous structure up here at well, a little bit higher than this, but um, you saw a bunch of volume come in, right? So retail trying to get long because they missed the initial move from below, right? Because we got long at 32. 33,026, like right on the breakout. And you saw a bunch of people FOMO in up here, and there was just a big seller just sitting up here from previous structure, just pushing it down. Yeah, Tino uses the auction market theory. Um, he has a different comes from forex too, which is crazy people come. But I like him. I like his style too. He seems like a straight up dude where he's really out there for his community and he's not just trying to uh sell you dog shit, trying to actually help people. Oh shit. So it's cool. Yeah, he has like more of a macro structure. Awesome, long and short. I'm awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that you're getting on that routine. That routine is key. Yeah, we were trying to coordinate to like get on his stream. Um, I appreciate it, Neil. Uh, but his like the person that manages his stream never really hit us back, so we just kind of like, yeah, he might be busy, you know. Nice, appreciate it, tactical, appreciate it. Open mind and flexible mindset. Exactly. That's the key. Is like you always gotta at least try. Like you know, you don't want to write anything off right away because if you just assume that you can't learn something, then you definitely won't learn something, even if it's good information. You know, um, it's key for sure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's a big thing, Andy. Like we just try to keep it cordial. We don't want anyone coming over here and this and that. And you guys are stupid and like when Crypto Face came into our stream one day and then his brother Flopping Groper came into the stream and was like kind of trying to shit on us and tell us that we don't know what we're, even though he was taking our trade alerts and trading them. Yeah, the bootcamp course is cool. You know, Darth Vader with his vape sucking sound. Yeah, he has an accent, right? He's English or something like that. Mike Dutch is a bit of a tough nut to crack. I think he feels threatened. Toros crypto. Oh, I've heard of Toros. I know who Toros is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've talked to him before. I have heard of the Bitcoin Heroes community. They sent me an invite to their Discord when they're just check it out. Still, there's a lot of people and they're not really using the TP. There's just a lot of it's just like a lot of people trading Bitcoin from however whatever style it is. He's from London. Okay, yeah. Saw them come in here that day. So funny, sad actually. Yeah, I mean it was just because I had I had this title was like Bitcoin Brad beats Market Cipher, and he was like, take the fucking Market Cipher out of your title, blah blah blah. And he's like, it's sad that you have to put it in your title just to get likes or something like that. But you know, everyone in the channel kind of jumped on him because they know we're not really here for likes. We don't really care about likes. We're here for the education. We're here for you guys to actually learn something. That's the real goal. Pages Reality is making over 15K a month from Patreon. What's Patreon? Is that like a email thing or a texting thing? He loves vector candles. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Mike Dutch. I don't know why he felt threatened. I don't think it was. I think you know. I don't think. Um. I don't think it was. I don't think it was threatened. I think he's just busy, dude. The guy's busy. He streams a lot. Um, oh, it's like a sponsorship. Okay, yeah, I'm not haven't like advanced members in Discord option. Give me a second, guys. My bad, guys. I was fucking talking that whole time. Yeah, my wife just came home, so I'll just say what's up. Um, Mike Dutch had a thumbnail of him in the military, IBA Kevlar helmet on. He must have wanted to be in the military. Was he in? I don't know. Patreon is paid monthly for getting access to more content, updates, and live market analysis. Um, he Patreon is like a paid monthly site. Get different options or benefits. Tino was putting out 30 to 40 videos a day until he started the live stage chat. Yeah, that's a lot of videos. That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like the uh, he was putting in some work, you know. So I don't think that maybe he uh didn't want to have us on the show. I think that he just was fucking busy, bro. Um, yeah, the ES is pumping up. Look for it to get a little bit of resistance at 59 quarter level, 59 half. I'm just glad I battled back from being down much right off the open. I'm a pain in my ass. Um, Jeff got to him. Fuck, it's Jeff. Like Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, I'm not. I don't really care about uh doing something like that. Um, the Patreon thing, right? The goal of this is not um money. Like I trade for an income, right? I'm actually trading, so I don't. That a lot of times these guys are not actually trading, and so that's why they get everybody on these subscriptions and stuff like that because they're not actually trading, right? Most, I mean, we charge like for the boot camp because of the time that it takes to do that. That's it. That's all it is. Time. Gave back 60% what I've made this morning because I keep putting stops too close. Oh, are you're Young Cryptic, you're trading the ES, right? What's your bracket? What's your bracket? What kind of stop are you using? Like how many ticks? 70% more like. Damn. You know, that's a big thing too, bro. So you hit that nice trade right off the morning. What's your daily goal, Young Cryptic? I know you said you hit 1750 right off the open. That is what you're not. Yeah, you know, that's a thing. Is like the like I just don't need fucking $50,000 a day off of indicator or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just stupid. I'd rather right. It's kind of like how we talked about Chappie's like teach a man to fish. You know what I mean? I'd rather teach you guys how to fish, and then that way you guys can help me catch fish too. We can just be like a nice little tribe. You know what I mean? Like everyone catch fish, we can all eat. That's the whole point. Yeah, they tend to get watered down. Yeah, I kind of been preventing that as well. Trying to at least like when we ever get someone in here that's like a 25, 50. Really sucks. We gotta keep this strong, y'all. Weed out the worms. Yeah, we will. Let's look on here real quick. I have this support level right here from previous, right? And we're kind of basically getting resistance off that point of control, that daily point of control. Yep, that 31.8, Andy, like you're saying. And that's because it's a daily point of control. So you're seeing like a lot of volume come in that spot, push it below. This is kind of like that cliff, right? See that it is protruding pretty good and it kind of falls off right underneath. So as it starts to drift down, if it starts to get down here into this low volume area, you want to pay attention to see if sellers are going to come back in and try to push that thing down. I'm using 1 point with like 4 ticks. What's your profit target then? Would have loved to be in your platoon, Sergeant. Yeah, dude, my platoon fucking loved me. I was so like I love being a platoon. Awesome. They normally hate me at first though, because I make them fucking work. Once they get good at their jobs, oh, that's it. It was always blowing up. I had top tier until this month, and now I'm middle tier. What's that on? Yeah, sure. Price was stuck on this fucking POC forever yesterday. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was just stuck here, stuck here. That's why after we didn't hit that long, I was just like, fuck it, I'm going for it because it was just like we were stuck here forever. We went up and then can't go up. We must go down, right? We came up, we saw the volume come in, didn't hold it, so it sell volume, right? See all these sellers come in at the top and nice little spill. Came in, put some decent volume in here, then getting real volume down. Not as much time spent down here, right? But oh, Tino's Patron. Yeah, big battle yesterday, 32-8. Now it's 31-8. True. Oh, how is the Dow connected to the S&P as an example if the Dow rises, S&P follows? Yeah, so the Dow has been fairly correlated uh, with the S&P lately. Um, as far as trading, right? The Nasdaq has been kind of the one kind of been doing its own thing. So you can kind of see, you look at this right here, right? So CL is oil. Oil's down 0.5%, or 0.47%. The Nasdaq's down 0.5%. The Russell's down 0.26%. The Dow is down 0.1, is up right here, 0.10%. ES is down, right? So you were wondering if the Dow is leading or if it's lagging and if it's going to pull down to match up with the rest of these. CL trades differently, right? The oil trades differently. Long and short, I saw earlier that you were asking about gold. I can pull up a gold chart real quick. Take a look at it. Um, I have traded gold, but gold is gold is kind of a tough nut to crack, and it's it could be uh very expensive learning curve if you try to trade it. You don't really know what you're doing. Yeah, it does seem like a big drop, isn't it? There's gold. It basically stays like in these tight ranges sometimes, right? All of a sudden just busts out, right? So you see the open here, it runs down, tags yesterday's value area low to the tick, and then runs back up. And so this is the thing, and these moves in gold are happening fast, and every point, every tick is $20 in gold. So figure from here at 1821 to 1827, and there's 10 ticks in between each one. Let you guys do the math, but that's 6 points times 10 times 20. That's an expensive lesson if we're on the wrong side of that trade. You know what I mean? So it's I know people that trade it. I have a buddy Chris that trades gold, um, and he has a lot of swings, a lot of he makes a lot of money, a lot of days where he doesn't. Tough thing to trade. Rather trade oil. Oil trades, pretty pretty similar to gold, but oil follows a lot more rules. Have this high volume, see big sellers up here. Here's yesterday's high. Oil probably trade right up to yesterday's high and trade right back down to this here. Catch a short on oil, catch it back down into the area. Probably make a couple bucks. It's $10 a tick. This can be an expensive learning curve as well too. That's why the MES or the ES is probably the best because the ES doesn't move as much. Here today, the ES, this is the overnight action on the ES right here. So opened up, dropped, popped, dropped, ranged, and today we're just trading within yesterday's range. We broke the low of yesterday's range by one tick and popped right back up. Right, so we got a bunch of FOMO short, big bid sitting right at the bottom, waiting for it to come back down. We've just kind of, there's no rhyme or reason to today's trading, right? So this morning, I went long, got stopped out, expensive lesson, right? And of course, it went right back up, right to where I was trying to go long to. Then, recording the tops. Uh, yeah, I had to battle back. You can kind of see these are all this. I mean, I guess it doesn't really do justice. Let me turn the words off, maybe better. kind of see off. I mean, kind of tough to see, especially. Kind of you can see this was my first long right here. So I longed 2 contracts from here, added here, stopped. That loss bucks. Um, every time it would come up, short, short, profit, profit, profit. Got short again up here, closed it here. Got short again here, closed it for 1 tick, break even, wash, wash, shorted again here, closed them. Barely got back to barely got back over the double not so. Probably should have took the day off. I feel like shit. Made it back, so that's what matters. That wick down happened in milliseconds. This one right here, you're talking about the C period, Joey? Be careful and don't trade on Binance when there's large volume. They drop on their site. Yeah. And we were seeing the difference even on Binance or Bybit, bro. The difference between USD and USDT for sure. What was the wick? Yeah, this one right here. Is that the one you're talking about, Joey? That's why it's not banned. Yeah. Yeah. I mean all these crypto brokers are sketchy to say the least. But it is a little bit past 8:30, guys. We've been on here for about 2 hours and 21 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it. Don't forget to write a comment on the video once it posts. That's how we're gonna be doing the giveaway. You responding to questions on? Yeah, I did. I responded to it. Oh, any tips for stop loss and profit? That way you can secure profits, but still leave enough room for the market. Yeah. So for that, my bad. For that you want to like just trail it down. Like let's say you got short here, right? We came down, then your stop loss, could be these single prints, right? And then as it broke down again, then just put your stop loss right here. As it goes down, even as it came up, if it hits your stop loss, then you know you're wrong. So you want to just keep moving your stop loss down to structured spots, right? That's the best way to do it. As it came down here, right? Put your stop loss here, came up. As it's coming back down, move your stop loss to here. If you're still in the trade, if it breaks this low, then you want to put your stop loss here because it's going to cause you some single prints, stuff like that. Yeah, my bad. I gotta watch. I always forget that we have the double chat up. Gotta click back and forth. Oh, you're just chatting about back in May 19th. Okay. Who appreciate it, guys. I appreciate everybody. I'll see everybody that's in the boot camp class today in a few hours, about 3 hours. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in there. Remember to comment on the video comment on the video so you guys can enter the raffle, and we'll do the raffle tomorrow morning on stream. You guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.